Okay, another thing that students get confused by is having to design primers. And I think they get confused because you have to like flip stuff around and write it backwards. But it's really pretty simple if you just calmly go through the steps. So let's say I give you a sequence, okay, and I want you to design primers to amplify this region, let's say. Okay, so let's put in some actual bases here. AAT, CCC, dot, 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 GCT, TC. Okay, let's say that's what we've got. Now, you know that this is 5' to 3', okay? Let's fill in the other strand. And this one, I'm going to write the 5' and 3' because it's not going in the standard direction. Right? I only have to supply this sequence and you can infer the other sequence. So how do you design primers to amplify this region? It's pretty simple, right? What we want to do is end up with PCRs making a whole bunch of these sequences from CC dot 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 to GCT and from AGC to dot 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 GGG, okay? And remember, your primers are part of your product. So I'm going to design my primer to be like this, right? So that the 3' end will then go and make the rest of this. And here, this is going to be my primer. Okay, so when you, right, if this is my double-stranded template, one of my primers is going to be exactly what is here on my template. The other primer is going to be exactly what's here on my template. And just be mindful that they go in opposite directions. This one goes 5' to 3', this one goes 5' to 3' in the other direction, right? So always remember that the 3' end has to point to the region that you want to amplify because the polymerase will add to the 3' end. Okay, so when you have a question, just take it slow and, you know, just draw out one round of PCR and see if you end up actually making copies using both of the primers of the region that you wanted.